number one, this is the image you have been drawn to. You're aligning with your higher self. Your higher self wants you to hear this right now. Okay, so if you see in this image, look, a black version of you is meeting this white light version of you, right? So it feels like the unity of your shadow self and your light self, where you're not running away from your emotions, your fears, your negativity anymore. You're facing it, and as you're facing it, you're seeing it releasing. So there is this buffalo. They are very afraid. They don't like the storms. But whenever they see the storms, don't hide away from the storm. They go towards the storm, because when we are in the storm, we don't have to stay there for a very long time. But when we are facing away, the buffalo knows that when they face away from the storm, they have to be more time in the storm, right? So many times we do that. We run away from our problems. We run away from that negativity. We run away from those heavy emotion, and we are stuck there for a very long time, right? Because we don't have the courage to face it, or maybe courage to face our own life or our own habits. So we kind of run away from it, and then we really get depressed as well. For some of you, maybe depression also I'm getting here. But now you are ready to face those things, face your life, right? You're not running away from it. That's why this unity is happening. Your shadow and your light is merging together. So now as you face that, you don't have to stay in that fear-based energy for a very long time, because as you are facing that, you're releasing it one by one, and you're moving forward in your life. That's what your higher self wants you to know at this time. So let's see. You're moving towards lightheartedness, carefreeness that you haven't had in your life for a very long time. That kind of carefreeness, freedom in some way. Okay, so let's see. Okay, wow, yeah, there is a lot of hope that you will be feeling. And I was talking about freedom. Yes, you are freeing yourself from that limitation that was stopping you in many ways. You're freeing yourself in many ways. As I mentioned, for some of you, this can be your own negative thoughts that you were running away from. You were trying to run away from those things. But the more you try to run away, the more it captured you. But now you're like, I'm not running away from all those things. I'm ready to face all those things. And once you start facing all those things, it really, like, once you start facing all those things, that's when the problems solution arrived, right? When we are running away from problems, the solution never arrives, right? But once we start facing the problem, that once the solution arrives. And I see that you're freeing yourself from those problems, from that negativity. For some of you, it's like your mental health is improving. You're freeing yourself from that kind of negative thoughts, that emotions, that that put you in a place where you thought that your life is nothing, that you cannot be anything, right? You're coming out of it. Like you were this turtle who was upside down, feeling like nothing can be done. I have to be upside down. But then you realized your own power, that a small help can, like asking for small help, like taking a step right towards those problems, can actually give you solutions. And now you're helping yourself, you're asking for help, and you are finally turning upside down. Like you're not here anymore, you're turning yourself like this, and now you're ready to move forward here. And for some of you, I see that you will be taking upon a hobby as well. Or maybe for some of you, there is a wish regarding your creative endeavors. There is a goal that you want. I see that you will be moving forward towards it. You're not worrying about it. Rather, you are doing your best and wishing for the best and hoping for the best. You're making goals for yourself and you're sticking to it, and you're moving forward. You're coming out of your shell as well. I feel like that. Yeah, you're coming out of your shell. You're not stuck like, this is me, this is only the way I can do things. No, you're like, maybe I can try this way. Sometimes we are just stuck on one thing. Here I see that as you are facing your own fears, you're like, maybe I can use this technique to do this thing. So the same thing you might be doing in a different way and it's working. Right? Maybe for a very long time you tried doing one thing, you had a goal, but it didn't move forward, right? Now you're looking at it in a different way, rather than forcing it, rather than controlling it, rather than thinking bad about yourself, rather than feeling like nothing works for me. What you're doing, you're like taking a step back, you're looking at the problem and you're like, yeah, this is the problem. And you think outside the box, you get a solution, right? Your solution, and you use the solution and you do it in a different way. You were a little bit stubborn in some way, and now you're doing it in a different way. You're not stubborn anymore. And as you come out of your stubbornness, as you come out of your comfort zone, you do it in a different way, and that's when things start speeding up for you guys. Your life is going to move forward now. If you have felt like stuck, if you have felt like people are moving forward and you are stuck there, not anymore. You are also moving forward now. You're not going to be stuck. You're facing your emotions, you're facing that negativity, and you're resolving it, like you're releasing it. Now this thing cannot hold you back anymore. Yeah. So let's see what else is the message for group number 1 from your higher self. We have the Kali Ma oracle today. So let's see what is the message here from your higher self, group number 1. Take your time. I just heard take your time. Okay. Your prayers have been answered. That's something I'm getting here. Your prayers. We have number 12. And in tarot, 12 is the hanged man. And I was talking about that you have let go of your stubbornness. The hanged man is someone who sees the world in upside down, very different way. You are going to do that, or you're already seeing things in a different way. And I don't have to run away from these things. I can just face it. I have that courage in me. I can do it. Like that kind of attitude is what you're building at this time. And I feel like your higher self is so proud of you at this time. Yeah, they're telling you don't need to worry about anything anymore. Just keep this attitude. Yes, just keep this attitude. Just keep this mindset. And you are going to discover so much about yourself that you were not able to discover before. So I will just read this for you guys. Kali Yantra, this is the message. I'm going to read it for you guys. She is your inner power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances. If anything required for success be lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it, bridging the divide between you and the manifestation of your intentions. You're crossing a critical spiritual threshold. She is the true guardian and guide. Stay focused on what matters to your heart, and you shall remain faithfully connected to her protective presence within. Allow distractions to fall away and continue to commit to your soul journey. A more beautiful experience of your life path awaits you. I will repeat that again. A more beautiful experience of your life path awaits you. I did talk about carefree time, more lightheartedness is what is entering your life here. Yes. Okay, so let's see what else here for group number 1. Your message that you need to hear today. Oh, you got 2 cards. We have yellowing and risen. Risen and yellowing. Yellow color. Again, it's the confidence color. It's a solar plexus chakra. You're finally trusting yourself more and more and more. I see that. You're trusting your skills, your gifts. You're taking action on the things that makes you happy. I see that. Now you're building that courage. You're building your inner power. You're not afraid anymore. You're trusting yourself more and more and more. You're trusting your gifts more and more and more. Okay, so keep doing that. That's what your higher self is telling you. So let's see what else here, group number 1. Okay, we have the forgiveness card down on the floor. Let me take it for you guys. So look, we have repairing the veil, forgiveness. Yes, you're forgiving yourself, you're forgiving other people, you're healing things. That's why you're moving forward. So I really feel like your mental health is going to be very good. You are going to release a lot of toxic energies from your life. You're building that confidence, you're building that courage, you're not stubborn anymore. I don't see that stubbornness. You're seeing things from a very different angle. You're letting go of that stubbornness, right? I really feel like that. Sometimes we are like that. Sometimes I'm also like that, where we feel like this is the only way, nothing else will happen. This is the only way. But sometimes when we look, a different angle, we see more solutions, right? And I see that you're seeing that, and that's why you're healing a lot of things from your past. You're healing a lot about yourself. You're repairing the veil, right? You're forgiving people. You're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving the past things that happened. Now you're building that courage and you're glowing beautiful, right? I see that you will be glowing. Your energy will be very beautiful. And for some of you, your skin is also healing. Something outside of you also will be healing because your inside is healing. So if there were certain skin issues for you guys, without doing anything, maybe you tried a lot of skincare products, it didn't help. Now as you're healing yourself, as you're coming out of it, you're seeing that your skin is glowing. Or maybe for some of you, you had dealt with like issues with weight gain. You will be seeing that you do this exercises that you used to do before. It didn't work. Now it's working for you guys. So what didn't work before is going to work for you guys now. That's what your higher self is telling you. Okay. So what else here? Again, the yellow color is very strong. So I feel like there is this major upgrade happening in your solar plexus chakra where you have started to believe in yourself. You're taking action with a lot of faith, with a lot of trust. You're taking action believing that you can make it happen. You're now in that energy. I heard keep doing what you're doing now because it's working. So group number 1. We have the hermit energy. Yes, I feel like you have been in this journey of knowing yourself. That's why this alignment is happening, right? With the hermit energy, the hermit is a person who finds the light within themselves. So they might have gone through a lot of harshness, so they feel like they have to be away from people so they can know more about themselves. So this worked for you guys. Maybe you have taken some time off, you have been in this isolation, and finally you're coming out of it. You're coming out of that hard phase of your life. For some of you, depression, as I mentioned, you're going to see that light. That's why you're feeling confident now. You're ready to take action. So the things that was difficult for you before, now it's very easy. So maybe when we have depression, I have heard that many times, waking up from bed, getting up, doing the daily task can become so hard. Maybe you have dealt with it and now things are feeling good for you guys because now you have that energy. You're getting up, you have a morning routine now, you have a night routine now, and yeah, finally it feels like you're seeing the light. You're seeing the light within yourself, and as you see that light within yourself, you're seeing the light in other people as well. It feels like a sense of hope is renewed. You're feeling rejuvenated. You're feeling happy. Yeah. You're coming out of this isolation period as well. I feel like you will be meeting more people. Yeah, you will be enjoying your life more. We have the oppression. We have the 10 of Wands. Yes, things have been so tiring for you guys now. Like waking up was tiring. Doing small basic things were tiring because something that you were, again, sometimes the things that we haven't forgiven, like, yeah, some sort of past event that really took a toll on us can really affect us with our daily things. And I see that you're coming out of it. This is like you're completing that. The world card is the completion. Now you're not going to go back into that kind of life. You're coming out of the tunnel. You're seeing the light. You're building that courage again. Your prayers. Maybe you always wanted to see that light. You always wanted to come out of that darkness, and you're coming out of it here. That's the message here. So let's see final message for group number 1. We have, oh my God, look, Fanny in energy. She is the goddess of mercy. She is the goddess of compassion. I see that you are showing that compassion, that compassion, that empathy that you're showing to yourself is leading to that forgiveness right now. And as you forgive, you heal and you come out of this dark period. And we have this butterfly here again, two times, right? So red butterfly, we have red and a yellow butterfly. So again, this can be this healing of your lower chakras. So again, this can be like a family pattern that you are releasing yourself from. You know, when we have certain issues in our family, it can really make our mental health bad, right? And I feel like you're forgiving those people, even though they don't deserve the forgiveness. You are forgiving them. You are before you were not in that energy, but you have spent some time alone. You have been in this isolation. You have been trying to find the light, and you're understanding through forgiveness. You can let go of them. You can heal them, and you can move forward. And that's what I see, that you are showing the mercy to yourself by forgiving someone else, and now you're moving forward, right? I recognize suffering in order to release it. That's what I did talk, right? I did mention I recognize suffering in order to release it. Sometimes we got to recognize it. We cannot run away from it. And that's exactly you were doing. And that's why you're now wearing the crown. And now you're healing it. And now you're moving forward here. Curiosity breeds compassion. So yes, that's what it is. Now you're seeing the light. You're at the end of the tunnel. You're moving forward. Your inner light is shining bright, and I feel like you should be very proud of yourself. Okay, so that's all I have for group number one. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. So group number two, this is the image you have been drawn to. You are aligning with your higher self. Your higher self wants you to hear this message today. Okay, so I'm just glancing. You know, I was hearing about some sort of gifts that you will be awakening to. In the coming days, there will be some sort of information that you will get. So it's very important for you guys to get out of your comfort zone. So maybe for some of you, this is a gift that you had. It was always in you. Maybe because of circumstances you didn't pursue. Maybe there is some sort of a click or an understanding that will be coming to you with this gift. And I feel like your higher self is telling you to take action to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, so let's see what your higher self wants you to know. Group number two. Again, I'm hearing you're awakening to your gifts. So don't hold back anymore. Take action. Don't say no anymore. You have said so many times. Now it's time to say yes and jump into it. Okay? So let's see. Sometimes the reason why we don't take action is because we are like, what if it doesn't give us that kind of success? So we hesitate. We are so much thinking about our future, and we are so afraid of the unknown that we don't take action, right? That's why we don't take step towards certain things, because we want everything to be clear. We want to know everything, and that's the reason. Sometimes we are worried about what if it takes a long time. So sometimes we don't pursue certain things, certain ideas. And I feel like free yourself from all those doubts. That's what your higher self is telling you. Don't be afraid of hard work. Don't be afraid of whether this wish will come true or not. Why can't you just trust it and take action? That will lead to your blossoming here. Can you just trust yourself? Can you just trust yourself? That's the question your higher self is asking. Can you just trust yourself that you can make it happen? Can you just trust yourself that you can make your dreams come true? That trust is what is required. That doubt needs to go, so you can just trust yourself and believe in yourself and pursue those ideas, those things that you're getting. So there is some sort of awakening that's happening here. And we have, look again, the star and the horse. That is talking about you taking action towards your dreams. You taking action. Don't be afraid of the Saturn. Don't be afraid of the hard work. Don't be afraid whether you have to leave something behind, or maybe you have to leave your home for that. Don't be afraid of that. Just This is like an awakening that's happening. That is, you will feel it in your heart, like I need to do this. Do it. Because that will lead to that growth, that blossoming. That will make you really, really very happy. Okay? So that's something your higher self wants you to know today. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid. So we have a Kalima oracle today. So let's see what else here your higher self messages for you, group number 2. Okay. So the card flew on the floor, so I took it for you guys, and the card is Artha of Kali. And if you look at, this person has a bow, and he's just ready to fire the bow. Like we say, fire the bow. I don't know. Yeah, he's ready to do it whenever he needs to do it. He's so ready. Be ready. Be ready to get out of your comfort zone. Prepare yourself right now. This is just a heads up, because there is some sort of understanding that will be coming at that time. Be prepared to say yes and go and take that action. There is no time to waste here. There is no time to waste here, group number 2. This is the time to take that fast action here, because otherwise you might miss a chance. You might miss that opportunity. Okay, so that's something I feel like your higher self is telling you today. And I will just read this message from the guidebook as well. Maybe there is some sort of extra information that a guidebook will tell us. Okay, so I'm just going to read this much. Okay, this is a small message here. Her heart contains the seeds of your soul and complete awareness of the divine destiny she has always intended for you. Wow. There is a sacred purpose for which you were born, and a meaningful, divinely protected pathway for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put your faith and commitment into the path, and to take one step at a time in honoring what has value to your heart, turning into her loving plan. In taking those steps, the pathway will reveal itself, and you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. What did I say? Oh my God, that's such an awesome thing to hear. That message that just confirmed what I said. Okay, so let's see what else your higher self wants you to know. Group number 2, what your higher self wants you to know. Fog. We have the fog. Oh, you have 3 cards. We have the fog, the chaos, and smoke. Again, look at the fog and the smoke. When the smoke and fog happens, we are not able to see things very clearly, isn't it? And we are so afraid, because what if some chaos happens? But there are these 3 figures waiting for you to get that help. There are people, there are spirit team, there are people that will support you. You don't have to go through this fogginess or smoke for a very long time. There will be people that will be helping you guys. Yeah, this is your destiny. You're meant to walk this path. So definitely there is a path that has been open to you guys. I did mention there is something that will be awakening, that will take you out of your comfort zone, that will take you out of your home, right? Your home is like your comfort zone that you will have to go. And as I mentioned, sometimes you want the clear picture, and here there will be no clear picture. There will be fogginess, there will be smoke. You will not be able to see the full picture. You will have to have that faith, that trust, and one step at a time. But as you're taking one step at a time, don't get worried, because there will be help. There will be help. You're not alone. It's been weaved for you guys. All you need to do is to walk. Okay? So yeah, that's what the message is from your higher self. The more you want to know the full picture, the more you want it to be clear, the less you will be taking action because of your doubts, right? And you will not be able to move forward. So that's why I was telling you, here this person is prepared, and one small signal, he will take action. He is not going to wait. He is not going to wait for the full picture to be clear and then only he will take action. No. One step, he's going. That's what you need to do. That's what your higher self is telling you today here. So group number 2, what else? You have luck. Wow, this is the correct timing here, guys. Yeah. Look. Dream thief, refusal of the call. This is not the time to refuse. This is the time to say yes, Oh my God, this is so clear for you guys here. There is something that is going to be awakening. This is awakening of your gifts. This is an idea that is coming. This is like you need to pursue your own dreams, and you might be saying no. You have said no. You have never been prepared. Like you're like, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. You are prepared. Prepare yourself right now. Take that bold step, because this is going to lead to blessings here, one step at a time. So are you ready to be bold and take that action? Are you ready to get out of your comfort zone? If yes, things, yeah, your life is going to be amazing. Things will work out, and you will be very, very happy that you took that bold step. So don't be afraid of the fogginess. Don't be afraid of the smoke. So don't refuse this dream call of yours. You have been guided, or maybe if you are already not guided to go to this path, you will be soon. Take action. Take that bold step. You will have to go the further gate here. Even though it's smoky, even though it's foggy, you will have to, because you're protected, you're safe. So let's see what else your higher self wants you to know. Group number 2. No more refusal. This is the time to take action. Wow, Queen of Wands. You have gained everything that you needed to gain, guys. You have that in you. Like with this Queen of Wands, I feel like you don't have to say that I will have, you don't have to say that I have to work on this thing, then only I can do it. I don't have this talent, I have to work on this skill. No, at this time you're ready. You're already prepared. You're ready to take action. You're ready to jump now to the next step, because you have cultivated everything that was necessary for you to have this thing. So what you need to do is to have that confidence, have that belief in yourself, and with that trust and faith, take one step, one step, one step. That's all. You have already done the work to get to this next thing, next level. This thing that you will be feeling like I need to take action on. You're ready for this idea. You're ready for it. You have been prepared for it. All you need to do is to take action. So Queen of Wands, she's also very bold. She has that enough fire. She trusts her intuition. She trusts herself. That's all. That's the thing. Yeah, look again. Free yourself from that loss. It's like you have faced a lot of loss in your past, but that's all done. That's all done. That hurt, everything is gone. You have become this kind of person, Queen of Wands. You're prepared. You have it in you. Now walk away from this thing. Walk away from that fear. Walk away from that self-doubt. Walk away from that hurt that you got in the past, because that's not going to come now. Okay? So that's something your higher self is telling you here. Okay, so let's see the final message here for group number 2. Final message. Okay, we have Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. All you need to do is trust yourself, your own home. Again, we have this home here, right? We have this home, and I was talking about this home can be like we leaving our comfort zone. As you leave your comfort zone, you are there only. You will be always home. You will be always protected. Look at these 3 figures. You are protected. You are safe. Your intuition will guide you, protect you. So don't be afraid to let go of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to take action. Don't be afraid to trust that idea that you're getting. You can really, really trust yourself at this time. You're prepared, guys. You have become this person now. You can take that next step. You can take this idea and work on it. You can listen to yourself and go for it. Don't refuse this thing anymore. You have refused like your dream for a very long time, because even if you refuse it now, it will come again, because you're meant for this thing. This is your destiny here. So take action here. So something is awakening. There is some sort of ideas that will be revealed to you guys, some sort of gifts, and you will be shown a path that you will have to walk, and you're already prepared for it. You have been preparing. You have been prepared it for a very long time. You have become this Queen of Wands energy. Now it's time to free yourself from the doubt, hurt, and go for it. Just trust yourself. That's all is the message for you guys from your higher self, group number 2. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Group number 3, this is the image you have been drawn to. You're aligning with your higher self. Your higher self wants you to hear this today. Okay? So as you can see, there is this pen and person is writing, and it feels like your higher self is telling you to do some automatic writing, or if not automatic writing, I feel like this is a message from your higher self to wake up every day, right? When you wake up every day, sorry, when you wake up every day, keep a journal, in your side table wherever you're sleeping. Whenever you wake up, take that journal and write like 1 or 2 or 3 pages. This is the way you can connect more and more with your higher self. For some of you, you can get into this meditative state and channel, and you can write, but more it is I feel like your higher self is telling you to write, yeah, right. As you wake up, right, you will get to know so much about yourself that you didn't know. And I feel like this is something I recommend, because I used to do that and it really helps as well. But make it a habit, okay? Do it every day. And maybe after some days, you can read it as well. Maybe some valuable information you will get out of it. Okay, so that's something. And for some of you, definitely you have the gift of automatic writing. So whenever you feel a little stressed, or whenever you feel like you don't know what to do, why not connect with your higher self and just take a piece of paper and a pen and just sit into this meditative pose, and then whatever comes through, write it, because you will be getting the messages from your higher self. So that's something I'm getting. So let's move on to the next messages from the charms, group number 3. Okay. Oh wow, look, oh my god, you're getting into this era where you're going to be so confident in yourself, because we have this Aries. This is the time to work on yourself, to come back to your self, to take that power back. I'm saying that's what your higher self is telling you at this time. Stand up, making a name for yourself, standing on your own 2 feet. This is the time for that. This is the time for personal growth, development. That's what I'm getting here. Yes, this is the time to get rid of that past beliefs that doesn't serve you. This is the time to own your crown and with full pride wear it. This is the time to get rid of all the limited beliefs that you have been carrying without you realizing. It's like I'm getting this energy of the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands, right? If you look in the tarot, the Seven of Swords and Ten of Wands energy I'm getting. Seven of Swords is someone who's hiding, like they are like sneaky energy, right? Who does things behind the curtains. And the Ten of Wands is someone who is carrying a heavy load in their back. And you are someone who is like without knowingly carrying the load of other things that you don't have to carry, the load of the past beliefs that you don't need to carry, and it's weighing you down. So imagine a scenario where you're cooking and you have like 10 kilos of pack, how the work will be. It is going to be so so it's like so much weight you're carrying. How you will cook, right? You will be just so tired. Like again, that's the energy here. You have been carrying so much weight that you didn't have to carry. So so now is the time to release that weight. So how can you release that weight that you don't even know that exists, right? Because this is something very hidden. Yeah, hidden. It can be like in form of belief system. It can be with your childhood programming, whatever it is. It can be a scenario that happened in your past, and without you realizing, you're carrying it with you. There is so much that you're not seeing. You're being carrying the weight. So here, your higher self is telling you this approach, right? Writing down things. Writing down things. As I mentioned, you are going to see so much about yourself. You're going to learn so much about yourself. You're going to learn so much about the belief systems that you have to get rid of, that is weighing you down. It's weighing you down. And as you understand that, you can free yourself from those things, those sneaky things, that hidden things that you're carrying without even realizing. And you can take that power back. Because again, with this cactus, you have so much resources and it's going wasted. Like those resources are going into these things that you're carrying from the past. You can use it for your advantage, but no, now like the cactus has so much, right? If you look at the cactus, it grows in desert and it can like store water, right? You're like that. But what is happening is like it's not coming to use in a proper way. Like these resources that you have, you're using it for some sort of unwanted baggage that you've been carrying from your past, and you're not using it for yourself at this time in a way that will uplift you, right? So what you need to do is to get rid of this heavy weight that you're carrying, the weight of the society, the weight of people's opinion, whatever it is. So how you can know what are you carrying? Many people know. So if you know, you can release it and use these resources that you have to your advantage, claim your personal power, get rid of that. For other people, this can be belief system. How you can know it? By writing it. By writing. Write. Wake up early. If you wake up at like 7, wake up at 6:30. That's enough. And wake up, take that journal, write. That's the best time. That's the best time. When you wake up, write it. You will get to know so much that you don't know. You will be able to know that what is this Seven of Swords energy? What is this sneaky energy that I need to get rid of? The sneaky weight that I'm carrying. Yeah, it feels like you're boring, like you're boring, and you have a bag and someone puts something, their item in your bag, and you're carrying their item. That's the thing. You don't even know that you're carrying someone else's item that you don't have to carry. So once you understand, you can take that item out and throw it away and use what's yours to your advantage. Like you don't have to carry that back. It's time to release all that. It's time to claim your power. It's time to come into your personal power by releasing all that weight that you don't have to carry. This is the time for that. Okay? So let's see what else here. What is the message from your higher self? Group number 3. Okay. So I have Kalima deck today. So let's see, what is the message? What is the message from your higher self, group number 3? Okay, you got 2 cards. So we have Kundalini Shakti and Bhavatarini. Okay, you have 2 cards. Oh my God. So yeah, there is a union. I'm getting a union as well here. Union with your own authentic power. That's what it is. Yes, once you shed that skin, it's like a snake shedding its skin. That is not, it's like that only. So again, the weight that is not yours, you're carrying it. And that's why you're not in your power. So once you release that, right, that weight, that's when you come in with your authentic true self. You will align with your authentic true nature, and that's when you can claim your personal power here. That's when you blossom. We have the number 44. So maybe you're seeing 444. Yes, again, you might have not felt that safety, security, stability within yourself because you were carrying the weight of something else, energies. Sneaky energies, some sort of sneaky energies that was not yours to carry from the past, from other people. Now it's time to release all that weight, so you can align with your true authentic self. And we have the number 10 as well. I feel like you're getting there. Yeah, you're releasing all those things like a snake that is shedding the skin so they can come into their own true skin here. Okay, so I'll be reading these 2 small messages from this book as well because I did it for other groups. So let's first go with the Kundalini Shakti. Hers is the arising consciousness that evokes instability within, clearing the inner pathways for higher consciousness to manifest. Inner disturbance and instability brought by Kundalini Shakti is an obscuring grace. Internal disorder is a necessary step towards divine reorganization. Reassure your heart that no matter what may appear to be at a spiritual level, all is well. Outworn energy is being processed and broken apart. From the ashes of your inner fire, you shall emerge anew. Let what needs to happen, happen. Yes, so some sort of things that was not for you, you got to let it go, the weight. Yeah, so you can rise above and become the true version you are, and come into this form where you will be feeling stable. Yeah, so don't be afraid if something like inside, like maybe for some of you, heavy emotions will happen when you will start writing more things. You will be realizing, so a lot of heavy emotions, you will be crying a lot, but that's good, don't worry. Okay, so we have the number 44 as well. Okay, So interestingly, one more thing that is this is the last card of the deck. 44 number, and you got the 10, so an ending of a cycle. Right? Yes, this is like a beginning of a new cycle for you guys, because we have the number 10 and this is the last deck of the deck, last card of the deck. So yeah, so we have Bhavatarani. I think that I have never pulled out this card. I don't know, I feel like I've never seen this card. Yeah, so let's see. So the tantric priestess of karmic release. Again, release. That's what it is. You are releasing that. Yeah, again, it feels like you were someone else. You were not your true authentic self. Again, because of the weight of the world you were carrying, you took upon that and you became someone else. Now it's time to release all that is not yours. So there will be a lot of chaos, a lot of things that you took from your past, maybe realization regarding your parents, realization regarding your love connections, friendships. It's going to create a lot of chaos in you. But don't worry, as that energy is like, don't worry, this is for your own good, so you can align with this higher consciousness that will give you that true stability, where you can meet your authentic self, you can meet the real you, right? So again, the snake, when the snake sheds the skin, it's going to be uncomfortable, right? It's an uncomfortable process. It's not that great of a process, right? But after that you will arise, right? So yeah, so the tantric priestess of karmic release manifests within the capacity to integrate higher divine energy into even the most stubborn patterning that has so far resisted healing. My God, when momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, she appears. Her presence indicates that this is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it, particularly at this time. No matter how wild they may seem, the storms of your life shall be gentled. You shall emerge unharmed. Wow, yes, again. So that's why it is all about writing. Maybe for some of you, one of the spiritual practices you can do to connect with your higher self is through writing. Yeah, writing every day, so you can let go of the aspects that is not true, right? This can be a spiritual practice, or if you have any other spiritual practices that you're doing, that will work for you. This is the time of like awesome change here, where you're meeting your authentic self. So maybe you're already doing some sort of work, healing work, so you can release that heavy baggages. Yeah, okay. So let's see what else for my group number 3. What is the message from your higher self? Okay, on the floor, I'll take it. Also, we have the smoke here, and smoke, don't worry about the smoke. You will be taken care of. Don't worry of the smoke, because this is going to be temporary and you are going to come out of this smoke as well. Sometimes when there is fire, there is smoke, isn't it? So sometimes it's like you're coming into your authentic self, so there will be a little bit of doubt, smokiness, but don't worry, you will be coming out of it unharmed here. So let's see what else here for my lovely group number 3. This is more of an inner chaos. Again, maybe for some of you, you are like going through this Kundalini energy here, rising above, right? So yeah, it's going to be a little uncomfortable for sure. It will be a little chaotic, but you are going to come out as a version of you that you never thought you were. This is like a new you with so much of power, so much of control, so much of patience, so much of connection with divine. Yeah. So yeah, look, we have the winter's dream gestation period. This is the time to know more about yourself, who you are. Yeah, this is the time to take that care for yourself. That self-care is very much required here at this time. Taking care of yourself, feeding yourself that good food, taking care of your body, taking rest, because you're going through a very huge. It feels like purging is happening, something that doesn't need you. Yeah, something has to be clear, right? Something has to let go. Some sort of energy is being taken away that is not serving you. So yeah, this is the time where maybe you will be feeling a little bit drained as well. Maybe headaches and all, exhaustion might be there. So please take care of yourself as well. So let's see. Yeah, okay. We have the 8 of Wands, energy speed. Yeah, things will happen fast. Yeah, there is a lot of changes going to happen in your life as you are coming into your true authentic version. You're becoming this powerful version that you never knew you were. That connection that you thought that you never, yeah, this is like, okay, maybe you are someone who thinks that you have a awesome connection with universe. This, as you're sharing the skin, this connection that you will have with higher consciousness, it's not something that you've experienced before. It's magic. Okay, so yeah, let's see. You are going to become powerful manifestors as well. Yes, okay, so you have the, like again, it came in reverse. You're getting out of this limited beliefs that the society, that the traditions, that the religions has imposed. It's time to shed all that and learn things in a new way that empowers you, right? So it's like you're aligning with this higher consciousness. So in this higher consciousness, you're not going to you're not going to be binded by that limited beliefs, that traditions. What serves you, that is what you're going to take, and everything else will go. So let's see final message from your higher self here. This group might be also going through a lot of physical pains, maybe some sort of pains, headaches and all. I really feel for you guys because you're going through a major release here. Big release, big weight has been released from your life. So things might again, emotions as well, a lot of emotions. It is going to be a little tough. But once like the Kundalini has been raised, right? Once you have shed the skin, you are going to be so in your power, so in control. And life is going to be so magical for you guys. You will be in your power, wearing your crown here. So we have the mistress of the labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. Yes, again, the labyrinth. We are all stuck in the labyrinth sometimes, isn't it? Not knowing the way, where to go, what to do. So we ask other people, and someone says, this is the way, and we go, and it doesn't fulfill us. Like, that's how society is, if you look at it, right? That's why we carry so much weight. By this time we have to have this, we don't listen to our own heart, we just listen to this that conditioning, isn't it? Like, my parents did this at this time, they had this much kids by this time. This society says so many things. Sometimes we follow when we are not connected to our own heart, when we are not in that powerful state, right? When we are not connected to our own heart, we follow other people, we keep doing, and then we will be like, oh my god, why I'm not happy? They did it and they are happy, it seems, but why I'm not happy? Because you are not listening to your inner voice, your heart, your soul, right? And that's what it is. Now you're releasing yourself from that conditioning and you are listening to the song of your own soul. So these traditions, whatever religion you followed, if it sits with you, if it sits right, you're going to follow it. If it doesn't, you're going to release it, because you're going to be connected to your higher consciousness. You're going to have that amazing connection. So you will know what is best for you, how you want to live your life. Maybe the way you want to live your life is different from other people, and you will be very okay with it because it makes you happy. It gives you that personal power, and that's what we need, right? And that's what it is. So, breaking free from that old you, this is a new you rising, this is the rebirth that you're having, this is the end of a cycle, clearing all those past things that you were carrying. Now a new life, a new fresh start. You're not carrying any weight that you shouldn't carry, that sneaky energy. Now you're free from all those things and you're listening to your own heart. You're in this space where you're feeling that power, you're owning your own crown, and you're listening to your heart and moving in a direction that gives you that happiness and that fulfills your purpose, right? Yeah, that's what the message is for my lovely group number 3. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Group number 4, this is the image you have been drawn to. You are aligning with your higher self. Your higher self wants you to hear this message. So, you are being encouraged to fulfill your dreams. So for some of you, maybe it's a dream of adopting a pet, or maybe a dream of buying something, but you are kind of in a fear, like what if it becomes a huge responsibility, will I be able to take care of it? So that is kind of stopping you. A fear is stopping you from living your dream life here. So what is that fear that you need to let go of? So maybe for some of you it can be, I'll give an example here. A person who wants to become an actor, but they're so afraid of their looks or what will happen in the future, they are not taking the step of going to audition. So if you are not taking any step, that dream is not going to move forward, right? Again, it can be with pets as well. If you're not letting go of the fear of the unknown, right? It's the fear of the unknown that stops us many times. You're not going to have that pet and you're not going to live that kind of life that you want. So, right now, your higher self is encouraging you to take action towards your dreams. You have certain dreams. It can be a big dream, it can be a small dream, but there are a lot of fears that you have to let go of so you can start living a life that you desire. Okay, so let's see. Group number 4, what you need to hear from your higher self. Oh, yes, are you ready to make the changes? So, in order to live our dream life, we have to make certain changes. We will have to let go of certain habits that is not serving us. So again, what can be like if you want to adopt a pet, right? Maybe you will have to save some money so you can have, you can raise that pet very well. You can give all the necessary things, right? Or maybe this can be about your dream job. So maybe you have to make certain changes in your lifestyle. So maybe more time studying, or maybe more time building that skill. What is it? Or it can be the you need to change some sort of food style, right? Maybe you want to lose weight, and maybe for that you will have to change your food habits. So what is that is stopping you? It feels like you're one step away from your dream life, but that one step you're not taking is because of the fear of the unknown, or because you're very uncertain. So that uncertainty you need to let go of and just take action here. So maybe for some of you, your dream is to travel. Why not start doing something for it? Maybe look up flight details, maybe save some money, maybe have first you can just start with a vision board, cutting all that amazing pictures. What you can do, take that first step, and what necessary changes you need to make, do that as well. That's something your higher self is telling you today. And we just got one charm. So today I have the Kalima oracle. So let's see for group number 4 what else your higher self wants you to know. Group number 4. So you have Khadga. Yeah, what you need to cut from your life so you can have your dream life. What is that one step? It is fear. Is it fear? Is it some sort of responsibility that you feel that is causing fear? Is it the weight of other people's opinion? Is it your self-doubt? With this Khadga means this is the Khadga, right? So this Khadga, it's used to cut the demon's head, right? So what you need to cut from your life, what you need to end and change, like again ending something and changing your habits, behavior, so you can take that next step, so you can live the kind of life you want. So what is that fear, what is that thing that you need to let go of here? That's the message. So I will just read a small message from this book uh, here, this message here. I'll just read this much. So we have Khadga. She wields the holy sword of divine severance, empowering the soul in radical letting go. She instills the courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to realize the secret blessing that can only arise when we embrace change. That's what I was talking about, isn't it? Where our strength of will may flatter, she intervenes to ensure we do not sabotage our ultimate fulfillment and spiritual progress. She will not allow our souls to be ensnared in any kind of deception or trapped in fear. She is the liberator, and her sword clears the path, revealing truth. So, yeah, that's the thing. Certain things are stopping you. So, that's what I said, right? So, let's see what else here. What your higher self wants you to know. Fog, oh my god, this fog and the smoke card has been coming. Yeah, cutting that fog, confusion, right? Confusion, that fogginess. So you can see the sun, right? Sometimes because of the fear, we are always confused. When we are focusing on fear, we are confused. We are in this fog. We cannot see anything clearly. But once we let go of that fear, that's when we start seeing things clearly. So the first step is like write down what is, what, maybe this is the time to write down what is my goal, what is my dream, how I want to live my life, and how can I bring it. So what is stopping me from doing it? So as you write down, you will know, yeah, this is the fear that I have that I need to let go of. This fear is causing the fog. And in order to release that fear, I have to cut something, right? I have to, maybe this is a habit that you need to change. As I mentioned, there might be like a goal to pass an examination, to speak in public, but the fear can stop us. So maybe taking a class on self-confidence will help you, right? Or maybe if you want to be an actor, maybe going for an audition, so you can, yeah, going to an audition, putting yourself out there is the only way you can come out of that fear. Otherwise, you will be there in that fear only, in that fog only. So that's why it is like up to you. You're just one step away. Take that one step, you will be out of the fog and you will be seeing the sun. Yes. So let's see what else your higher self wants you to know. Group number 4. We have, yeah, moving out of stagnation and the faith, right? Look again. You are, yeah, maybe this is a dream that is meant for you. You have this calling. Maybe that's why you feel like you need to take care of a pet. Maybe that's you feel like that's why. Oh, because you're meant to meet that pet. Maybe you're meant to raise that pet. For some of you, this can be like maybe you're meant for to travel and see places. But somehow, somewhere, our own fear, our own overthinking, our own doubt, not feeling like we are good enough can make us stuck in a place because of the fear. The fear can really, really stop us. Sometimes we don't even see it, right? So this is the time to come out of that stagnation so you can live a life that you desire, right? That's something your higher self is telling you. So are you ready to write something that you want to manifest? So again, there are a lot of techniques, right? Scripting is a way where we write everything in detail, and many times people have shared success stories as well. So are you ready to write your own script so you can see that in your reality? Or are you just going to feed your fear and stay in the fogginess? So that's the question your higher self is asking. So these are the questions that you need to ask. So you're just one step away, but you got to take that one step so you can come out of that stagnation and live a life that you really want to live. So group number 4, we have, yeah, as you come out of the stagnation, there is celebration, there is happiness. There is a community that will be helping you. There will be people, there will be support. So, sometimes all we need to do is to come out of our fear so we can see the other side. And then we will know, yeah, oh, this is possible. Yes, I can do that. That's when we know there are other things we can do, right? Otherwise, we just keep there. We get stuck because of the fog. We cannot see far as well because we are in fear. But once we come out of that fear, that's when we start seeing things very clearly. So, what gives you joy? What gives you joy? There is a dream that you have in your heart that gives you a lot of immense joy. Don't you want to fulfill that dream? Your higher self is like encouraging you to take action towards it and get rid, let go of the fear. Yeah, oh, look, we have innovation. Look at the King of Wands energy. I feel like you don't even realize your own potential. You're of high potential. That's what your higher self is telling you. But the fear is keeping you in a place where you are not seeing how much of a high potential you have, how much of a gifted person you are. You're not seeing your own potential. So, this is the time to rise above your fear. Your thinking is different, right? You're a very unique kind of person here. So, I feel like here your higher self is kind of encouraging you to make a change so you can have something that gives you a lot of joy. Yeah. So, we have look aspiration here with the Prince of Wands, that is the Knight of Wands energy. So Knight of Wands energy is a person, and we have King of Wands as well. Okay, this is innovation is King of Wands. So these two energies, if you look at it, they have this yellow and the red color, right? And the Knight of Wands, whenever he has any kind of idea, he is not going to be in fear. He just goes and take action. He doesn't sit with it. Because once we have an idea, so maybe you get an intuitive nudge, but once we start sitting in that thing and keep thinking and overthinking, and get to know everything, it might turn into fear, and we will not take action. Maybe that's happening, and it's time to just let go of that fear and take action. Yeah, okay, so let's see the final message here for group number 4. Your higher self message. So we have the Empress of Protection. Oh, look, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Wow, what a beautiful card to get. And again, we have the stars here. This is about a wish of yours. This is about a dream of yours. Or this is a dream life that you want to live. You want a kind of life that you don't have. But only one step that is stopping you. This gap is the fear. The fear that you need to let go of. And as you are letting go of that fear and taking action, do you need to worry? No, because you will be protected. Your higher self is telling you, you will be protected. People will come who will help you. When you need the resource, it will be given to you, guys. Are you ready to trust? Are you ready to have that faith? Are you ready to believe in yourself by cutting that fear? Then that's when magic happens. That's when you see the sun, right? That's when you see the light. That's when the fog clears. So always remember, universe is on your side and it's protecting you. So that's the message for you guys, group number 4, from your higher self. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. So group number 5, this is the image you have been drawn to. You're aligning with your higher self. A message that you need to hear from your higher self right now. Let's see what is the message for group number 5 here. Okay. The way you're talking to yourself is beautiful. That's what your higher self is telling you. The way you are uplifting yourself, the way you're an inspiration to yourself. Your higher self is so proud. The way you have let go of the attachments, the way you have trusted, the way you have shown faith. Your higher self is so proud of you. The way you are moving forward, taking decisions and trusting, having that patience. They are cheering for you guys. Like, it feels like your higher self is cheering for you. Okay, so let's see. Group number 5. I was shown the sun card. So look, a lot of happy times are coming your way. Yeah, a lot of happy times. Look, if you look at, this is a doll that doesn't have a head. So whenever I see this charm, I talk about like a chicken, like sometimes we walk around like headless chicken. That's what I talk about whenever I see this charm. And if you look on top of this charm came the owl charm. The owl yeah, it brings wisdom. It's intuitive, right? This animal spirit. And here I see that now you're not like this. You're not like an headless chicken walking around. You know what you need to do. You're in flow. You're in touch with yourself. You're rooted. You're grounded. Yet you're trusting the higher power, the messages that you get. And you tune into your intuition and take one step, one step, one step. You trust your own wisdom. You trust your own knowledge, right? And you take one step, one step, one step. You're not like the headless chicken anymore. You're not like, I don't know what to do. You're like, yes, I feel like this is the best thing to do. I'm going to do it. Today I feel like resting. I'm going to do it. And the way you talk to yourself, the way you have let go of that doubt, you are like, yeah, you're letting go of that doubt. You're working on yourself. You're letting go of that attachment. You're working, yes, I'm not saying that you have mastered all that thing, but you're working on it. And I feel like because of it, you're gaining a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You're working on yourself, and your higher self is so proud of you. So you're in tune with your intuition. That's something your higher self is telling you at this time. You're not listening to the distraction, that ego voice anymore. You're listening to that inner voice that is subtle, that is peaceful, that is calm, and that is what gives us the success, right? Our intuitive voice, it always gives us the success, but we have to trust, and I see you are trusting it. And we have this bird is the noise of the other people, the distraction. You're overcoming it. That's something I'm getting here. And with this goals and the star, it feels like you trusted in yourself, in your goals. You kept moving forward, and your higher self is telling you that you are soon to reach your desires, your wishes. So keep going like this. Keep doing whatever you're doing. You're right on track. Everything is working out in your favor. Okay, so we have the Kali Oracle today. So let's see what else your higher self wants you to know. Group number 5. What is the message from your higher self? Group number 5. Oh, we have moksha of Kali, and the flower is like blossomed. It's beautiful, right? And moksha means freeing, detachment only. We are detaching ourselves from something that gives us pain, suffering. Sometimes detachment is very important to manifest certain desires. So you are working on it and you are mastering it. And because of it, as you're detaching yourself from certain things, you will be seeing that you're blossoming more and more and more. You're vibrating high because you're not attached to anything. So, example, you have a goal, or that is your you're trying to manifest something, and it's your goal, right? But you have been stuck for it, stuck in that goal for a while, right? And no matter how hard you try, you were not able to get the results. Then you saw that you were attached to the results. You were attached to how it will come into fruition. Then now what I'm seeing is like you have the wisdom, like I don't need to be attached. I'm going to enjoy my work. I'm going to work on this goal, but I'm going to detach myself from the results. And you're exactly doing it. And that's the reason why you're getting to your finish line. That's the reason of you getting one wish, one or more than one wishes of yours come true. So I will just read the message because I've done every group. So let's see what is the message here written. So this is a small message. I'll be reading for you guys. Moksha of Kali. Her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging, and so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You're going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away from, do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. So again, the moksha, it's freedom, right? So again, the attachment is also freedom in a way. When we are attached, we are actually caged because we are so attached to that thing. So as we practice that detachment, we are freeing ourselves from this thing. So again, there has been a wish of yours in your mind that you've been working, but you were so attached to it that it was causing you struggles, obstacles after obstacles. And now, as you are focusing on the attachment, as you're, as you're trusting that inner voice, right? You're trusting that inner voice, you're taking action on it, and you're liberating yourself from that attachment. And as you liberate yourself, these obstacles are going to move away, and you're going to see that results. Yes. So let's see what else your higher self wants you to know. Your group number 5. We have again antimony, again the wolf. There is this black wolf and the white wolf. Again, it's like the shadow side and the light side. You know what is your shadow side, you know what is your light side, you know where you need to give your attention, because now you're not walking like an headless chicken. You are full of wisdom, you are full of knowledge. So whenever your figures come out, right, whenever that inner voice that is telling you that you're not worth it, you know it's your shadow, you know it's not the a message from your inner voice, you know that it's not your intuition speaking to you, you know it's your ego, right? You know now to differentiate between that ego voice and the intuitive voice. You know it, and that's the reason now you can detach yourself from the results. Before, it was not easy for you guys, because sometimes the ego voice is going to be so loud that tells us that we are not worth it. Sometimes we have that fear of success, so we are not able to go to the next level because we are just stuck there. And now you are able to really differentiate between that inner voice and that ego voice. So I'll be back after I put the candle. Okay, so let's see more here for lovely group number 5. So what else for my group number 5? Higher self message. Yeah, look, teachability. Yeah, it's like you have gained, you have cultivated a lot of knowledge, wisdom. Now you can really share your gifts to the world. Don't be afraid to share your gift. Share your gifts gracefully. And if you are someone who is already doing it, maybe you have a goal that you want to get to. Maybe there is like a finish line that you want to get to. You will be getting there. You will be getting there. Yes. For some of you, this can be also like more. It feels like you're going to the next level. Like after grade 1, we go to the grade 2. So you have completed one grade, and now you're going to the next level here. So spiritual progress is also something I'm getting here. And when when the student is ready, the teacher comes like that only. For some of you, you are going to this next level. You have already nailed a lot of things in your life. You're going to the next level. Maybe you will be finding a teacher who will give you that advanced course. You were in this intermediate beginner course. Now you're promoted to this advanced course. So more information, more knowledge, more wisdom you will be gaining. That is also something I'm getting. And as you're gaining that knowledge, wisdom, what you do? You teach. You're someone who learns, teach. You learn, you teach. You learn, you teach. That's what you are, right? Keep doing it. Yes, okay. So let's see, that's all. So let's see what else is for group number 5. Hmm. Okay. Oh, you got a lot of cards here. So we have the Four of Pentacles, then we have the Eight of Swords here, then we have the Ten of Wands, then we have the Three of Swords. Where do I keep here? Okay, then we have the Star. Look, the Star. We have the Star here. So yes, you are really letting go of that stress, that anxiety, right? And feeling stable within yourself. Yeah, I feel like whatever work you're doing, even though you're sharing your gifts and talents to the world, sometimes you doubt yourself. You have that kind of doubt, or you're attached to the results or something like that, and it has pained you over time. Like sometimes when we are feeling like, oh, I'm doing this well for myself and I'll reach that goal by this time, and many time you didn't reach that goal, and it really gave you that pain. Maybe you might have felt like, will I be able to get to that stability that I want? Will I be able to make my wishes come true, right? It can be that financial stability you want, or maybe this is like some sort of success that you are aiming for, that will give you a sense of stability. It might not have given you in the past, but that's changing for you guys, right? Because it really feels like you were like like a small fox, right? There is a story like a small fox was there, and there was a big river, and that small fox always wanted to cross the river, right? And he, no matter how hard he tried, he was not able to cross the river. So he grew. Then he learned so much, and then when he grew, one day he was able to do it, and when he got to the other side, that's when he understood, right? Yes, thank God when I was a young fox I didn't cross this river, because if I would have crossed it, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. So yeah, sometimes in life some things doesn't happen because we are not good enough. No, no, that's not the case at all. It's because we are not ready. You were not ready before, now you're ready for this thing. You're capable enough, you have gained a lot of wisdom, knowledge. Now you know how to move forward. Now you know how to let go of your stress, your worries, right? Now you know how to not take things personally. Now you know who you are, right? You have done a lot of work on yourself, and now you're ready for this big success that you have been wanting for, this level up. Like again, this can be some sort of fame, people knowing you, people recognizing you for your talents, for your skills. So keep sharing your gifts gracefully, because now you're going to be recognized, you're going to become a star. People will be, yeah, people will be, maybe for some of you, people will be talking about you, your knowledge, right? You will be recognized for your gifts and talents. I am getting that kind of energy. So there has been times where you have worried so much, you have gotten exhausted because you were not able to make things happen for yourself, a goal of yours that was not coming true at all. But that's changing now. You have been prepared. Universe was preparing you. Yes, again, that's what that's the thing I was talking about. You have been liberated. You have been liberating yourself from that attachment. Now you are going to cross the river and you're going to see the other side. That's the message here from your higher self. So let's see the final piece of information from your higher self. Proof number 5. We have our Lady of Interior Life, right? I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Again, now you're focused more on love. You're focused on taking care of yourself. You love yourself. You take care of your well-being. Before you were not like that. Like again, I will give you the analogy of the small fox who had to learn certain things in order to cross that river to see the other side. Before, you didn't take care of yourself, you didn't listen to your interior life, right? Your interior. Yeah, before you were like this chicken, headless chicken walking around. You didn't have that wisdom, knowledge. So if you had gotten this kind of success before, you wouldn't have been able to handle it. Now you are capable of it and you're receiving it. So there's a lot of light and happiness that is coming your way. That's what the message is for you guys from your higher self, group number 5. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. So, group number six, this is the image you have been drawn to. You are aligning with your higher self. Your higher self wants you to hear this at this time. So, your higher self is telling you that you are moving into a new timeline, a new beginning, a different, yeah, a different life. A new life is waiting for you guys. And as you move forward to this new life, you are going to be supported and you are going to be shown the way by your higher self. You will get the support that you need to move forward in this new life because you will be learning a lot of new things. It's like you're getting out of this old life of yours. This is entirely new life here. So let's see what else is the message from your higher self. Oh, look at the dragon energy, right? The dragon is like a very powerful animal spirit here, and it's like you are recognizing your own power. You're recognizing the power of love as well. You're understanding that how much love can give to us, right? Love is the emotion that has the highest frequency, but we live in a place where we are not being exposed to that much love, right? We are exposed to more hate. I feel like that's the way we have been raised. If you look in the movies as well, action movies, violent movies, sometimes yeah, sometimes I feel like when we are together with the family, we can watch those kind of violent movies, but we will not watch that kind of love movies, right? Sometimes it's like that, right? Yeah, we will see people yelling, shouting, but particularly I feel like in Indian households now it's changing. We will not see people having that having like showing that affection, right? So again, maybe you might have lived a life like that, where you might have seen all that worse things, like all that hatred, that violence, and now you are moving to a life where you're going to see the exact opposite. You're going to see more love, more light. This is new to you, right? So again, your higher self is telling you, don't worry, this is new to you, but your higher self will be guiding you at every step so you can enjoy your life more and more and more. Okay, because sometimes as you're shifting you're shifting the timeline, you're entering a new place, right? Maybe you're moving to a new country, a new place where you will be seeing a lot of love, a lot of light. This is different, right? And you will be also, yeah, you will be also able to show that love that you never thought that you had. You're going to find that part of you that was like hidden. Yeah. So it feels like you're coming out of that survival mode and all. You're actually going to be in a place where you will feel that support, that warmth. When it's winter, there is warmth, right? You're not freezing in cold, like, and metaphorically saying, you're seeing your own power. You're seeing the power of love and pain, the power of love, the power of faith, the power of trust, and you're going to deepen the connection with the higher power as well. You're going to see your own strengths here. So, and as you navigate, you're realizing so much about yourself. As you navigate through this, your higher self will be like a very strong pillar in your life. I feel like that's something I'm getting here, because look at your image as well. As you walk by, your higher self is with you, protecting you, guiding you. Okay, you are not alone. So let's see group number six. We have the Kali oracle today. It's been a very long time that I have taken this oracle out. So let's see what else is the message from your higher self. Group number six. Okay. So you have Moksha of Kali. Oh my god, this came for the group number 5 as well. The same card, and I shuffled in front of you. And again, this is talking about liberation. This is talking about freedom, freeing yourself from certain things that were not good for you. Yeah, freedom from pain, maybe, right? That's suffering. You're freeing yourself. This is a path to freedom. This is a path to enlightenment, to you living a life that gives you immense happiness. You're coming out of that survival mode, that suffering, that pain, and living a life that feels hopeful, that feels good. It feels like you will be so happy to be in your body and living a life. There is so much of gratitude in you. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I feel like I want one more for you guys here. What else? Higher self for group number 6. So we have, yeah. Oh, we have Trauma Nagmo. Okay, Trauma Nagmo. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. And again, look at the fierce nature, right? And yeah, it's like the things that we don't need in our life, we are liberating ourselves from that. The pain, that suffering, that violence, and we are transforming. We're transforming hate into love. Yes, we are freeing ourselves from that kind of hatred. Now we are embracing that love, more faith, more trust. That's what I'm getting here. We're moving towards light here. So I'll just read this card for you guys. 6 number. And if you want, I have read this card's message in group number 5. You can check that as well if you need it. So she arises instinctively, responding to a severe threat to your well-being, freedom, and sacred fulfillment. Her fierce form causes the impure to tremble and the pure of heart to move close. She is ferocious in her wrath against injustice, dispense with thoughts of vengeance, pray for mercy for all beings, especially those trapped in patterns of consciousness harmful towards themselves and others. Open your heart to her heart and allow her to attend to all matters of karma while you remain true to your higher self. Wow, again, this feels like a shift where we are cutting all that things that is bad for us. It can be our own thinking patterns, our own negative thought patterns, and we are coming out of that reality into a new reality where we are actually coming closer with ourself, right? We are embracing more love, and that's why we are feeling that freedom. Yeah, we are liberating ourselves from that toxic patterns, that negative patterns. Yeah, the way we have been conditioned, the way we have been told the lies, and we have taken it, right? Sometimes we've been told the lies, right? That sometimes a slap is okay, but maybe sometimes it's not, right? And that's the thing. Wherever you thought that it's okay, even if it's toxic, many times we have been made to believe that toxic things are okay. You're changing that. You're understanding that toxic means toxic, and you're coming out of it, and you're embracing more love here. So that's something I'm getting. So that's why it's like new things for you, new way of thinking, new way of dealing things, getting rid of that toxic mindset, negative attitudes towards life, everything. So group number 6. What else is the message here? I feel like you will be working on certain habits of yours as well that is not good. Like if you have any kind of habit that really affects your health, well-being, you will be working on that as well. You will be releasing it. So again, as you release it, your higher self will be helping you to move forward, right? You're not alone. So group number 6. So we have tin and we have the drowned king. Again, it's like the drowned king is the ego death itself. That's what it is talking about, the ego death. That the ego death is happening here. Sometimes we need to have that, isn't it? So we can meet our own authentic self, right? And that's the thing. That's the thing. Sometimes the things that we thought will give us happiness, and we chased it, but it's not giving us happiness. It's just giving like that bad sound. Sometimes when we go to a music festival or anywhere, if the loudspeaker is too high, they make a sound, and that sound is not good for yours. You're right. And you thought that this thing, right, that we sometimes chase status and all, and when you were chasing, you got to it and it made that kind of noise. It was not pleasant to hear. right? So something was not pleasant that you thought will be pleasant, and now it's like you're letting go of that. It's gone. Like that's the thing. That's the ego death. So we can cut that patterns, behaviors that is not good for us, and that's why you're entering this new timeline. Like this is the new you, right? Who is more in love, not just seeking some sort of status and all, because the more you seek that status, or the more you want to be in good, sometimes we want to be taken as a high regard in other people's eyes, so we do certain things that is not true to us, but you did it, you got it, but it made a very bad sound. It was not good to hear, it was not pleasant, and that's when you had this realization that you need to let go of it. And that's the thing. It's like the ego death is happening, and you're moving towards enlightenment, you're moving towards love, moving towards faith, and you're actually seeing that the more you are in this love energy, the more you're feeling powerful. Before you were not. You thought that you need to be powerful, and in order to be powerful, you cannot be focused on love, and you realized it, like, no, love is the answer here, and you're walking towards it. It's new, but as you walk it, you're going to let go of a lot of things that is not good for you, a lot of habits. And yes, this is like you focusing on your spiritual journey, focusing on your authenticity, being true to yourself. And as I mentioned, as you go to this new life, things are going to be different, and as you move forward, your higher self will show you the ways, support you. Okay, group number 6, what else? Wow, look, you are going to meet wonderful people. You're going to meet, look again, grace and generosity. You might have not met these kinds of people in your life. The people who doesn't want like an agenda. Maybe you have been with people who are very lovely because they have something to get from you. You're not going to meet that kind of people. As you move to this new timeline, you're going to meet people who are going to be generous, but they don't want anything from you. You're going to meet those kinds of kind-hearted people, the people you never thought existed in this world. You're going to meet them because you are changing, your energy is changing, and the people around you are also changing. You're getting out of this trap, like the falling angels, the people who, behind the back, they play the game, they want to win the competition. Sometimes when we are in that negative environment with those people, we sometimes, take upon those behaviors, that negative attitude we also have. And I feel like you're understanding that that's not you. You had that ego death. You've gotten rid of that. Now that's why you're entering this new timeline where you're meeting new people, generous people. You're meeting high vibe people, and your energy is also expanding. Love is expanding, right? That's what I'm getting here. You're not going to fall into your trap anymore. Okay, so let's see. So what else for my lovely group number 6? Four of Cups. Again, you might have gotten a lot of status, a lot of goals, but you were in this Four of Cups energy, not feeling satisfied, not feeling fulfilled. It was making a very bad noise, right, as I mentioned, and that lead to this ego. That's why you are moving towards this new way of living where there's a lot of light, right? You're getting to know you, the real you who is full of love. So let's see. Okay, we have transformation and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, this feels like a new life where you will be trusting yourself here with this Queen of Cups here. It feels like a new life. Oh, we got an Ace of Swords as well. A new life where you're going to trust yourself more than what other people, the way you feel about your life, you're going to trust about it more. So there is no compromises. Many times, many people compromise on certain things, compromise on their integrity, and you might have done that, and that might have taken a toll on you. That might have made you feel like this Four of Cups energy, right? You're like, I cannot do that. that put me, yeah, this compromises in order to get to a status or a position. It really took my, yeah, it feels like my soul was taken away from me, right? When we compromise on our integrity, you felt it. And now it feels like you're going to be living a life where your integrity is of utmost priority for you guys. That's how you're going to build your life, and it's going to be beautiful. Yes. Okay, so let's see. I'm just hearing like sometimes we sell our soul in order to get something. You might have felt like doing it, or you might have done it, and then you realize like, no, I cannot do this. It's just a trap. I cannot live like this. I need to be authentic. I need to be in tune with my soul, right? And that's exactly where you're moving now. I see that. So yeah. So let's see. Final message. So that's why you will be letting go of a lot of things. That's why this ego death, the things that we thought is what we need in order to make us happy, is not the things that we will make us happy. So here there is like letting go of this old life, entering a new life, letting go of the things that doesn't serve us, and embracing more love, light, and finding that strength in love. And you will be seeing like how love, the more we are gentle with ourselves, the more we love ourselves, the more we become strong. Okay, so let's see. Final message here. We have the poetess. Yes, again, she has the harp, and it feels like the poet writes from her heart, and that's why it's so beautiful to listen to it, because they are like writing from their heart. They're so connected to their higher self, and they're writing the words that just flow. And when other people listen to it, they just feel that connection, love. And now you're going to do something that make you feel like that you're connected to yourself, you're connected to your own heart, you're connected with this higher realms. Like, yes, you're connected with your soul. Yes, that, yeah, sometimes in life we might get a lot of success, yet we might not feel happy. And you might have asked that question, why I got this all, why I'm not happy? Because you were not fulfilling your soul, right? And you're like, no, now I cannot compromise on something that is valuable to me, right? And I got to listen to my soul, and I got to take care of my soul with all that love. And I feel like you're following your bliss here. So I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. Yes. Okay, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. Like that's the thing. This is the path of self-love, loving yourself. Not focused on what other people think about you, focusing on how you feel about your life. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you feeling like you're living an authentic life? That's all matters here for you. That's what the message is for my lovely group number 6. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.